Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're doing good. So, in today's video, I'm going to share with you 10 tips regarding US F1 visa interview. Without any delay, let's get started. Tip 1. Get your documents ready. So, the US Embassy website states that you will need to take the following documents to your interview. It is your passport, your I-20, your service payment receipt, your DS-160, your appointment confirmation, your recent academic year transcript, 2x2 photo. When you fill out the DS-160 form, make sure you fill out every information correctly, and when you fill out the form, then check it out twice. Also make sure the photo on the DS-160 is recent and has appropriate brightness. Tip 2. Dress up. So you're going to the visa interview and the visa officer is going to decide whether or not you are getting your visa, whether or not you will go to the US. You will hardly be meeting them for 10 minutes and you'll definitely want to make a first good impression. So wear something decent and something that you are comfortable with to the visa interview. Don't wear something that makes you feel uncomfortable because that may add more to your nervousness during the interview. Tip 3. Prepare your answers. You may either write the answers down in a paper or you may make the answers in your head. Whatever works for you, please do that. The interview is going to be a big day in your life and you do not want to go unprepared. Also, if you have clarity about what you will answer to the expected questions by the visa officer, then you are more likely to be confident. Tip 4. Be concise. So, don't just go on telling long stories but giving very little information to the visa officer. Instead, answer directly to the point and, if needed, add supporting statement. But don't just go on telling long stories that have no connection to the main answer. Tip 5. Don't stress about it. Yes, the visa interview is going to be a big day in your life and the visa interview may seem scary and intimidating, but don't worry. If you're feeling nervous, try to see yourself from the perspective of the visa officer. They are taking hundreds of applications each day and they are not as interested and invested in your personal visa interview as you are. They just want to make decisions quickly and move on. It is okay to feel nervous, but don't let your nervousness consume you. Do all your works beforehand, appear confident to the interview, and don't let the things around the embassy, overwhelm you. Just give your best, and that is all what matters. Don't stress about it. Tip 6. Why are you going to the US? So, if you're going to the US on an F1 visa, you are going there to study and not to work. So, if you give a slight hint to the visa officer that you are going to the US to get a job and settle there forever, the visa officer is going to think of you as a potential immigrant and they will reject your visa. Tip 7. Financial documents. Who is going to fund you and how? It is one of the most important questions that almost every interviewee gets asked during the interview. Whether it be through scholarship or your parents or relatives are going to fund you, you have to be able to show enough funding for your education and stay in the US. The visa officer, they don't want you to go to the US and not have enough funding for your education and stay. Tip 8. Program details and future plans. So, research everything in detail regarding your program, your university, and stay prepared to answer any questions regarding that. Why this program? Why this university? What do you want to do with the program? Stay prepared to answer these questions to the visa officer in a way that makes sense to them. For your future plans, you should not give a hint to the visa officer that you are going to the US to get a job and settle there. That's going to be a red flag in the interview. Tip 9. Be consistent. So, be consistent with all your answers throughout the interview. Don't keep changing your answer with every other question. If you are inconsistent with your answers during the interview, that may lead to rejection of your visa. Tip 10. Consulates. So, many Nepalese students believe that if they give their visa interview from India, then there is quite high chance of getting the visa approved. However, that's not really the case. The location of the US embassy, it doesn't matter. It really depends only upon you and your background. So appear confident to the interview and just give your best, and that is all what matters. So all the tips, it boils down to three things. You just have to convince the visa officer that you are sufficiently prepared for the program you are aiming for, you have enough funding for your education and stay in the US, and you plan to use your student visa appropriately. If you can convince the visa officer in these three things, there's no way that they are rejecting your visa. Thank you so much guys for watching the video. Good luck to everyone who is awaiting theirs. Hope you get your visa approved. If you found the video and the tips helpful, please do subscribe the channel and give this video a thumbs up. So see you in the next video.